Right guys, shots that go way off to the left, you know, missing fairways to the left, because that's gone left, left. This is the third part of the trilogy that we're going to be talking about. Stop hitting that shot, stop hitting the golf ball to the left. We've already covered grip, why that would cause you to hit the ball left. We've also then covered where the club face positioning might be during the golf swing, which would also cause you to hit the ball left. The last one we're going to talk about is the swing's path. So with the use of GC2 and the HMT, let me show you what that shot's characteristics actually was to hit that ball so far to the left. Right guys, so we've got the information up on screen now of why that shot could have gone to the left. And we see a couple of different results to what we saw possibly last time, because the two previous videos, this swing path number was much smaller, much smaller. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. This is still a factor that the club face was closed to my path, but only by 1.1 degree. That is nothing. That would not cause me to hit the ball viciously to the left like it has done. There's two factors on this. There's the strike location. Strike location is key. If you're hitting this side of the golf club, if you're hitting the toe of the golf club, there is every chance that ball is going to go left. There's a such thing as called gear effect, and this is why the face actually isn't flat. I've done previous videos of that in the past, so you can check that out guys. I might do another one in the future just to recap everyone's memory. But if you hit the toe, you will probably hit the ball to the left. But it's this number, my path angle this time. My path was severely to the right. Now this is a problem of mine. I know I do this too much anyway. So that shot wasn't particularly hard for me to hit. This is why I hit these big raking draws. I like to call them overdraws, but I'm only kidding myself, they're more like hooks. And then my path is viciously to the right by 7 degrees. And that's a number that we need to fix. So my club face is still left of my path, but only just. 1.1 degree, it's nothing. But it's because my path is hitting so severely this way, as if I'm almost kicking a ball that way, which would cause that curvature. It's also a factor, if my path is so severely from the in, that club face, the orientation of that sweet spot is really hard to actually control, really hard. So if you are a golfer who either hits the ball too far to the left because you hook it, or because you overturn it or overdraw it, this is the drill you've got to do. You've got to get that club path swinging much further left. You've got to become a slicer, basically. You've got to become a slicer of the golf ball. Now, what you might have seen in that first clip, to help exaggerate my path, I actually got my stance a little bit further to the right. So I was almost closed. Well, do the opposite. And I don't see this as being a bad thing. This is why I actually coach with a completely blank mat. Everyone's alignment is slightly different. Everyone's that I coach, even guys on tour, alignment are very different because they shape the ball in different ways. So this is what I would encourage you guys to do. As long as your grip is neutral, and as long as you're confident that club face is no longer severely left of your path. The way you can check that is if your club face is severely left of your path, your ball would start straight or even further left. But because my path is so severe that way, and my face only a little bit, the ball still started down that right side. So what I'm going to get you to do is set up much further to the left. So with an open setup. My stance is left, my hips are left, my shoulders are left. And I'm going to encourage much more of a swing across the golf ball, like I'm trying to slice it. Really try and cut across the ball. That way you will stop hitting the ball to the left. As long as your club face is relatively neutral. So I'm going to swing right across the golf ball this time. And hey presto, that ball has definitely not gone to the left. Not even a little bit. Now I might have just encouraged my face to aim a little bit that way as well there. Let's have a look at the numbers, we'll see on that. It didn't feel like a good strike, I'll be honest with you. So bearing in mind, this number before, my swing path was 7 degrees from the in, and now I'm 3 degrees from the out, and that's why that ball has curved viciously to the right. My club face is more open, and that's probably a feeling of trying to keep the club face more to the right. So I just need to get that path straighter with the club face matching up to it, which was the, if you are a hitter of the ball to the left, as soon as you start to try and swing across the ball, you're probably going to keep the club face to the right because you're scared of hitting it. For us, we're scared of hitting it into the ski slope next door. So you're probably going to get a feeling of actually leaving the face much further to the right. So this time I'm going to swing across the golf ball, but keep the club face dead straight. But I can promise you, if you are a hitter of the ball to the left, this will fix it. It will fix it. So my stance is open, my hips are open, my shoulders are open, and I'm swinging across the golf ball on the downswing, like I'm trying to chop across it. And again, the ball definitely doesn't go to the left. It's curved way off to the right, because that's again the feeling of keeping that club face open. And we're going to finish on one more where I'm going to be able to marry everything back up and keep this ball straight. But you can see the difference there. It's so much more, well, it's not safer, it's still gone to the right, but it's stopping you hitting it ball to the left. And that's what these 3 videos are all about. And then when we time it right, we hit a much straighter golf shot, where our path number will be lower, our face angle will be straighter, we can hit the ball much further. Let's just have a quick check of that last number, so you can see. And hey presto, my path is still inside, but only by 0.4. So me swinging across the golf ball has actually straightened my path up. I married my club face up to it correctly. I hit somewhere near the middle, and we've got a result that only finished 7 yards offline rather than 33 yards offline like the first one. So guys, there was a trilogy of stopping you hitting the golf ball to the left. Left shots can come in different shapes and sizes. Some come straight left, some turn to the left. The general thing is if the face is left of your path, you're going to hit the ball left. You need to fix that first. Once you get that feeling, make sure you strike in the middle of the face and not towards the toe, and you will be hitting that ball much straighter and stop you hitting it to the left. It's a terrible shot on the golf course. And the more you hit it left, the more you try and swing it to the right. And like in that last clip, the more you're going to curve it to the left. Guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the trilogy, please do subscribe. Clicking the link down below. Thumb up the video, comment down below, let us know what you think. If you've not seen the shots that you hit to the right, if you are a right hitter, go and check those out. Hopefully these don't make you hit the ball right now. They will do more, but just you might have to watch them both to balance yourself out. Guys, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you soon, and hopefully you'll stop hitting the ball to the left.